Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nash Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As said, I'm going to do my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership trial week one match uh, between the Penrith Panthers and my team, the Parramatta Eels. And if you guys are brand new to this channel, please give it a like and subscribe for more low content there coming in the near future as well. As you know, we are nearly up to 500 subscribers there. I am actually 30 subs away reaching to 500 subscribers there. So it will be an absolute pleasure and honestly there to reach 500 subscribers there. Possibly at the end of this month. And yeah, man, this year I really want to make it my year, and I don't care what anyone says. I reckon, and this is going to be a very, very bold prediction to make here. But you know what? I don't care. I reckon that this channel, by the end of 2023, is going to reach 3K subscribers. I know that is a lot of work to get to, but I promise you, this year is going to be an absolute massive year, especially for more rugby league content there. Trying to get much more active there as well. There's also much more fantasy videos there are the kind of there as well. I know that I stopped that from last year, but I want to be able to push it again and to try and improve that much more better and much more consistent than what I was there from last year. I might do a live maybe discussion for that to get some help there as well from live chat. But for now, I do want to do the preview there for the preseason challenge as well. And yeah, the Battle of the West here as well. As you can see here, these two teams have also been versus each other in the last couple of trial matches there. I think since 2015 as well, and team stats as well. Last time we actually versed the Panthers there in last year's trial match where we absolutely just hammered them, and the Panthers, the Junior Panthers there on a day there where you would expect them to be pretty good. They just kept on making those crucial areas as well, where it just kept to like slaughtering them over there as well. And I just feel like that the Premier Panthers there towards the end there were just absolutely just not having any position there at all, and it's just the Eels there with Marnie there and half of the stars there. From what I remember there as well, were absolutely just crushing the team as well. Yeah, so basically, yeah, last game, two of these teams there have about like half the stars there starting the game, and they also managed to beat them, even though we lost them in the grand final, where we won't get into that for many reasons. And then the year before that, we lost against the Panthers there, 16 points to 6. And yeah, Nathan Cleary there was pretty good in that game as well. I do believe that Sivo was also pretty good there as well. in the game as well. So yeah, but now we're going to finally now we're going to go first through the Penrith Panthers team list for now, the home team. So we can go through that right now. Okay, so the team list here. Okay, so for the Penrith Panthers there, they got Isaiah Longy there at fullback there. On the wings there, they have Jesse McLean. On the other, they have Dion Amati uh, Anaya. And in the sense there, they have senior Deriva there, quite interesting enough. They don't start him there at fullback. I have Tom Jenkins there. In the halves there, at 5'8" there, they have Kurt Fours, and for the halfback there, they have Jack Cogger. And for the fullback there, for the prop there, they have Lindsay Smith. For the hooker is Luke Somerton. For the other prop there, Liam Henry there. And for the back rows there is James Salmon there. Quite interesting enough. He's starting there in the back row there, but with another decent and coming out from the Brisbane Broncos junior system there, who also did debut as well. Quite fantastic there with his defense and running game as well. Who will quite in interesting there to be keen or to be seen there to get more minutes there from the Premier Panthers as well than what he has been getting from the Brisbane Broncos there. So we'll have to wait and see there from the man himself, Zach Hosking. For the lock there as well, Matthew Eisenhuth, who will be the captain there for the Premier Panthers there for the trial. And for the bench there, they have Connor Mason there, Ita Avialu Sati, Marek Agala, Harrison Hassett there, and in the reserves they have John Falu Hannah El Nashkar, Snita Lotu Anai, Liam Asan, Jack Tango, Logan Cohen, Riley Smith, Trent Tio To Leu, Cody Lawson, Luke Phillip, Antonio Pelly Southern there. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, that's a Penrith Panthers team list there for this week's trial match. Now, in my opinion, it's actually pretty good there. The fullback there, I think, is the main strength there since most of the stars there are going to start as well. Plus, they're going to have the new sign there. Zach Hoskin there, start there in the back rows there with Salmon as well, which I don't quite know why he's going to play there in the back row there as well. I wouldn't mind, putting him there in the halves as well, but obviously, you got Fours and Cogger there as well to join much more there as well. So obviously, they do want to see on how Fours does go continuously going off from his previous performance there from last season as well, where he did start, I think, in about like in 1 or 2 games there from what I remember as well. So yeah, he wasn't that too bad as well, but not the most surprising there or the most exciting as well. yeah, not like your creative ones there as well, where you must see there in the junior system there as well, in maybe in the New South Wales Cup. So we'll have to wait and see on what he has more to offer. Maybe this year as the backup half as well for the Panthers there, in case if Cleary does get injured there as well, maybe during Origin period there as well. Um, yeah, but I'm really like excited to see Trevor there back on the big stage as well when he debuted there for the Panthers there against the Canberra Rays there down there at Geo Stadium as well, where he got a line break there for his first run there uh, in uh, in the black and grey jumper as well. And with his speed, he's a footwork as well. Uh, yeah, I reckon. Yeah, in a sense, there, I reckon he's going to show a lot of support there for Jesse McLean as well, and I reckon that's going to give him a couple points as well. Coming up with uh, the opposition edges as well, where they have a lot of good depth there in the back line as well. So this could be a pretty good test. If Taruva is going to be a pretty good replacement there for Seven Crying there for next season. Once he does goes to the Bulldogs there next season as well. So yeah, I expect the halves there to be pretty good there. Isaiah Longy there, it does ring a bell to me. I think he might have started off to the trials there from last time. I'm not too sure. I don't think he did. But let me just take a look from from the last time we versed the Panthers there from their fullback. Was it? No, it was Charlie Staines. So yeah, the back line there compared to here from last year, they're bringing much more younger players as well. So I'm pretty sure they want to rest up for bring for most of their sides there against St. Helens there for next week there. Pretty obvious there for a little club challenge as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on how that goes. But yeah, the Premiership me with Matthew Eisenhuth there, starting to look as well, is pretty good as well. So he can make a lot of like incredible, aggressive running and post content meters as well. Drive himself forward as well, throughout the middle as well, and it's going to be pretty interesting there on how the back row is there and how the hooker there can open up the middle space as well to expose the Eels defense as well, where we will go into them there in a second as well. But for the bench, I'm not really too obvious or familiar with the names as well, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, man, I expect the Panthers juniors here to be well and truly like up for it there. Someone there for the backwards there. I don't know how that's going to go, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Smith is going to be pretty good as well. He started off there for, I think he started on the bench there a couple of times there for the Panthers as well. So he did not a bad there for the Panthers as well. And looking at stats as well, I made about like four appearances there, and in last year there he won 2 games there for the Panthers and lost 1, and by a 6-7 percent their win as well. He made like 55 post contact meters as well. He made 50 tackles. He missed only 3. He made 150 total running meters there. He averages uh, 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 50 there, and he's had about like 8 kick return meters there as well. So he doesn't really do that much as well. So I think that was like a rarely game there on the kick return as well. So I mean, forwards don't really do that much there on the kick return. So not really that's surprising there. Uh, of a stat, but in fantasy, that's his point as well for total and average as well. And for that, um, I reckon he's going to be pretty good there in this match as well. So I reckon you should keep a good uh, eye out for him as well. Since I just heard that Spencer Linu will be going to the Bulldogs there next year there as well. So I reckon Smith is going to, have a pretty good game, and this could really see for any plans there of him to replace Spencer Linu there in the bench spot as well. Play him there maybe in number 16 and 17 there. If he can show something special there in this game there, even though he is a trial there, the Panthers juniors there, as I say that again, never disappoint. And for the Premier Eels, team list here, as we do have some people there in the live chat there as well. Hello to John Patrol there as well. How's it going there, mate? Up there in the UK. I'm not sure what time it is right now, but I hope you enjoyed the preview there for the trial there as well, mate. I really do appreciate that as well, and the support, and the comment as well. Thank you. Okay, so moving on to the Premier Eels team list over here. So now they have Sean Russell there at fullback there as well, where that's I think he may have started there at fullback there for a couple times there for us in his junior years. But it's pretty interesting there to shift him out there out of his original position as well. On the wings there, we have Matthew Kamalafi, Zach Senior there in the census. Sorry, no. Surprising enough, surprisingly, we have Isaac Lumi. I never knew that we signed Isaac Lumi there from the Bulldogs there, which hey, maybe he could be a big in there. Who knows as well? Maybe to replace Bailey Simonson there, since he was pretty good, since he wasn't bad there to debut there for the Melbourne Storm. I know that his defense there isn't the greatest there, which it can be still not the most successful replacement there for Bailey Simonson there. Maybe in the sense as well, or over there on the wings as well, in case if Russell or Hayes Sunset does get injured as well, which hoping that doesn't happen there again. In halves there, we have John Raking there, Jake Arthur. In the props there, we have Ofafiki Ogden there, and KY Rodwell. And as a hooker there, the experienced former Canberra Raider there, Josh Hodgson there. In the back row there, our skipper there for this match here will be Sean Lane. And playing in the back row there, where his original position there is prop, Gerard Momo I see there and playing a lock, which I was quite surprised that Jermaine Hopgood there didn't get a start there at lock there. Ryan Madison there, which I thought he was injured, but he will get official like a match ban there uh, in an actual regular season game. So he is still allowed to play trial matches in that, but in the regular season he will miss out three matches as well, where he was trying to peel the before, but it failed. On the bench there we have Matthew Dory there as our utility there. Mitch Rain there as well, quite surprisingly. William Gregg and Makahesi Makatoa there. In the reserves, we have Tony Mattielli, Jane Yates, Dan Carey, Luca Moretti, Tavita to Mo Espiono, Penu, sorry, Tomo and Penu, Jonte Junior, Biaf Missa, Dijon Assi, Hayes Dunster, Jack Murchie there, Braden Hanser, and Junior Bolo. And that's it for the team list there, for my team, the Premier Eels there. And yeah, the back on there is looking pretty strong. Zach Senior there, also coming out from the West Tigers system as well, just from 2 years ago there as well. And, he's starting there for us there as well. We have Samuel Alonso there as well. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite surprised that we didn't start Matt Arthurs there for hooker as well. But it's quite surprising that we are starting our half stars as well, and are more than what we're doing there compared to Penrith there as well. But the Panthers, they are starting their the new sign as well. So we thought, why not? But yeah, it's pretty interesting that Jermaine Hopgood is not getting started as well. I wouldn't mind if we would have started uh, a younger brother there of Ethan Parry. If you guys don't remember, Ethan Parry, who was the most forgotten winger there for the Premiers, there when he debuted there against Manly, winger Seagulls there at Brookvale over there when he scored his debut try as well, when it was to fill there when he fell asleep as well, or was it silly? I don't really remember who conceded the try there against Ethan Perry, but yeah, man. After the game, Ethan Perry there was to never be seen or to never be heard again. So I don't know what the hell happened to him. I was trying to do my do my research on him, and I can't seem to find out any recent uh, information or any current events that he has made after that. So yeah, but it looks like I'm not sure if he is related to Ethan Perry, but there is another young winger there as well who can have the same abilities than Perry, but a little bit better. His name is what's his name again? Fuck. It's somewhat Perry, but I forgot his name. But it's let me just look it up again because I actually forgot. Um, Let me just see. I wonder who it is again. Oh yeah, yeah, Cody Perry, who could be related to Ethan Perry there. Uh, should have been possibly started there for the Premier Eels as well. But I feel like he's starting to get to the progress there to get on the Premier Eels top 30 as well. So maybe in the future, or maybe even next week there, he could start there uh, for us as well, which I do doubt as well. So we'll have to wait and see. Um, another shot that they could have made, which uh, uh, I'm quite surprised that they're not really giving him a go. Now, I haven't really seen any matches from this guy, but I don't know, man. He's been having some talks about maybe starting for his debut for us this season, and his name is Siwa Tupulotu there. He was a Tongan there as well. I believe he plays uh, a prop and also in the back rows as well. So yeah, I feel like he could possibly maybe uh, should be featured there in the bench as well. Other than possibly Mitch Rain, but I feel like maybe after there is trying to at least give some playing time there as well to Mitch Rain as well, which I do I remember there that he did uh, actually did start for a few minutes there for us in the last trial match there, also against the Panthers there at Bluebird Stadium as well, where he didn't do that bad, but he wasn't the greatest. So I feel like it's going to be the same there for Mitch Rain, since Hodgson there is going to get most of the minutes as well to get that experience there for the four pack as well, and we'll have to wait and see on how he does it there as well, and hopefully he doesn't get injured there as well, because if he does, then oh my god, things are going to get absolutely just terrible, and our season could be fucked. So yeah, hopefully Josh Hodgson won't break a leg into this match, and I'm just hoping that he'll take things a bit with ease there as well. But uh, I'm hoping that he can show some experience there for the full pack there as well, and what he can actually offer there for the playing style as well, with some upcoming juniors as well coming through our system as well. And yeah, and I thought that William Penasini's younger brother there should be started as well, since he got our other younger wing as well. Tried as well. I'll go and search up his name again. Just see what's his actual name of it again. I'm just going to see on live chat is everyone here. John Patel said, "Show me your fantasy." I'll probably show my fantasy there. In the further future there, mates, and yeah, but for now, I'm just doing my preview. I just need to find the names there for the SG ball game there against Rooster in round one. When won 28 points to 22. Oh yeah, it was a Richard Penasini there when he go off to when he start there as well. When he actually scored in high scoring like a fair as well. Um, when he actually gave the winger there, what's his name again? He gave it to Mohammed uh, Alamendi there as well. When Richard Penasini there, what did he do there again? What did he do? Oh yeah, it was I think it was Sanders and Trindle Kabay in set piece. I put uh, a right winger there as well. I thought on uh, Alamendi there as well for his first try as well in the blue and gold colors as well. So maybe for Mohammed Alamendi there, I think it was a bit too young there as well for him to start in the trial match as well. But I wouldn't mind him beside as well. I reckon he could have had a good crack there on the wing as well. But we had some of the sizes there as well. But yeah, those are my players there that I was quite surprised that weren't going to make it as well. So yeah, I would have thought that half of the SG ball cup team was gonna uh, at least get named on this trial match, but it looks like they haven't, and yeah. Sorry about that, lads. John Patel said, when's your next live stream? Well, mate, my next live stream, now I plan to do daily content here from now on for this year. But um, for tomorrow, I'm not. I might do my early fantasy reveal team, and I'm probably going to show it out there tomorrow. I might maybe need to do some tweaks and this and that to it for a bit tonight. So yeah, but for now, for my tips as well for uh, this match here, since I went through the whole place as well. So apologies for going through a bit too long as well there, lads. But I'm trying to get used to things there. Back on all, back on routine as well. And yeah, so my tips there for this match as well. I got my first try scorer there as well. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be a Premier Eels plays as well. I reckon it's going to be Jesse McLean as well to get over there for the first try as well. My anytime try scorer there is possibly going to be Gerard Momas. I see it as well. I reckon that Josh Hodgson as well with the combination there with Sean Lane there, maybe with a little of like an offload there to get him through as well for his first ever try there in the blue and gold colors as well. And yeah, my halftime score there, I reckon that the Panthers will be up by 18 points there to 12. I'm going to go for man of the match to go to Josh Josh Hodgson as well. I reckon he's going to go pretty good there in this match there to do the job to get those experience of like a plays there to a four pack as well as what we can see as well, especially for new sciences coming through as well. And yeah, I reckon the Eels are possibly going to win this by maybe about like 8 points there to be realistic here. And yeah, I'm going to go for the Eels here to win by. I'll go with 28 points to 20. And yeah, and I'm going to go for with also there with Josh Hodgson there to get 2 try assists as well off of his belt there for the first ever game there for playing himself in the blue and gold colours as well. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it there for the preview there as well. It's going to be pretty interesting there as well. I would have thought that half of the SG board team would start there for the Eels as well, but never to be. And for the Panthers there, quite a few interesting and odd moves as well, especially putting in James Summer there in the back row there as well. I know he played there for a couple of times as well. I think for us as well, coming off from the bench. But we'll have to wait and see on how it goes as well with Zach Hosking and many more. So yeah, that's going to be it there for the video there for today. If you guys did enjoy this preview here, please give it a like and subscribe for more loaded content there in the future in the near future as well. And I'm sorry that I started a lot throughout this live stream as well, but I'm trying to get things used to back to routine as well. And I'm hoping that tomorrow and for the rest of the week, I'm going to get much more better from here. But I hope you guys do enjoy this. And yeah, I'm breaking on a bit too long. And yeah, take care. Good night. See you later for my fantasy reveal team for tomorrow. And yeah, peace.